As your Assistant Minister for Health, I speak not only from policy, but also from deep conviction. We must treat this as a matter of national priority. Honorable Speaker, the statistics are alarming. In 2023, hospitals recorded 519 teenage pregnancies, including 15 girls under the age of 15, and 504 between the age of 15 to 19. In 2024, the figures nearly doubled to 858, with 17 cases which are under 15 and over 841 aged 15 to 19. From January to May this year alone, Mr. Speaker, we have already recorded 489 pregnancies among underage girls, including 8 below the age of 15. If this trend continues, we will surpass the number of the past 2 years. Honorable Speaker, sir, these are not just numbers, they are children, some only 12 or 13 years old, forced into motherhood long before their bodies, their mind, and their hearts are ready. This is more than a health issue. It is a social justice crisis. Teenage pregnancy is closely linked with HIV and other sexually transmitted disease, as unsafe and abusive sexual encounters place young girls at risk. Child sexual abuse and rape, where perpetrators, often family members or trusted community leaders, take advantage of our vulnerable girls. Gender-based violence, where power and control are used to silence victims. Poverty, which both drives and deepens this crisis, trapping young mothers and their children in cycle of poverty, Honorable Speaker. When a girl becomes pregnant as a teenager, her chances of completing her education plummets. Her ability to secure meaningful employment shrinks. Her health risk increases with higher maternal complications. Her dignity and future are diminished, not because of her failure, but because society failed to protect her. Today's adolescent pregnancies, honorable members, and are tomorrow's poverty, inequality, and national instability. To solve this crisis, we must be brave enough to confront the hard truths. For those under 15, teenage pregnancy is rarely about choice. Too often, it is about rape, incest, and abuse. Perpetrators are not strangers lurking in the dark. They are, heartbreakingly, too often family members, trusted community figures, or leaders in position of authority in our society. Abuse is often hidden under a cloak of silence. Families afraid of shame, communities unwilling to confront, and victims too young to even understand what has happened to them. Girls as young as 12 and 13 carrying pregnancies are not just a statistic. They are victims of crime, Honorable Speaker. And yet, too often, perpetrators go unpunished while the young girl is left to carry the burden in silence. This is a failure of justice, protection, and morality. Additionally, Mr. Speaker, girls with disabilities face even greater barriers, denied equal access to sexual reproductive health, making them more vulnerable to abuse and exploitation. If we are serious about change, we must break this silence and hold abusers accountable. Honorable Speaker, sir, let me be clear that teenage mothers should not carry shame. The shame belongs to the abuser, the rapist, the predator, and the system that failed her. As a Christian, I recall the words of Jesus Christ in John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it in full. Our teenage mothers deserve life to the full, not shame or stigma, not rejection, not hopelessness. They deserve our love, our protection, and our second chances. When we stigmatize them, we push them further into isolation, into fear and despair. But when we extend compassion, we open the door for restoration. Mr. Speaker, no ministry, no department, no church, no parent can tackle this crisis alone. It requires a national movement. Government ministry, the health department, education, social welfare, police, justice and finance, home affairs, we must work in unity. When a 13-year-old is identified as pregnant, it should trigger not just healthcare, but child protection, justice, and law enforcement action. Education, school must not turn away young mothers. Instead, we must help them to re-enroll, complete their education, and build a future. Faith leaders and traditional leaders, you are a trusted voice in our communities. Preach protection, speak against silence, and lead the charge to safeguard our children. NGOs and civil society, your grassroots work is invaluable. Together, let us strengthen programs that empower young women and protect vulnerable children. To the private sector, support skills training, create opportunities, and invest in second chance program for young mothers. To the media society, shine the light of these issues responsibly, not to shame, but to educate and empower and inspire action. I propose that we establish a national framework for interministerial coordination with regular meeting, cooperative budget, and joint accountability. Let us create a national teenage pregnancy response task force, just as we mobilized during COVID-19. Honorable Speaker, I speak not just as a minister, but as a father to my daughter, to our parents. Talk to your children. Create home of trust, safety, and open dialogue. To our communities, do not hide abuse. Do not protect perpetrators. Protect the child. To our churches and faith leaders, do not condemn teenage mothers. Walk with them, restore them, love them. To our young people, your life is precious. You are loved. You are valued. You have the future and a purpose. In conclusion, Honorable Speaker, teenage pregnancy is more than a health statistic. It is a mirror reflecting the failure of our society, but also an opportunity to act with courage and compassion. If we continue with business as usual, the number will continue to rise. Cycles of abuse and poverty will deepen, and Fiji's future will be compromised. But if we act together now, government, family, churches, faith-based communities, and the private sector, we can turn the tide. Let this Parliament declare with one voice, teenage pregnancy is a national priority. Ending the shame with our shared duty, protecting our children, is our sacred responsibility. May God guide us in this work. May He strengthen our resolve, and may He bless the children of Fiji with a future of dignity, health, and hope. And I thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me the